at the 42nd overall pick for the Raiders, I think they might target a tight end, Mike Gesicki from Penn State. Maybe I'm a sucker for tight ends who've played basketball, but Gesicki had an incredible combine. The 6'6", 247-pound tight end ran a 4.540 with a 41.5-inch vertical and a 10'9" broad jump. Think about this. Gesicki jumps better than Odell Beckham, is taller than Calvin Johnson, and faster than Antonio Brown. Next guy coming up in the second round, they could target defensive tackle from Florida, Taven Bryan. He is generating first-round buzz at the NFL Scouting Combine, but some scouts have a second-round grade on him. At 6'4", 291 pounds, he has the size to be a force in the middle of the Raiders' defensive line next season and could take some of the pass rush pressure off guys like Bruce Irvin and Khalil Mack. Next guy up is a cornerback. We know that's a need for us. Carlton Davis out of Auburn. The cornerback class in this year's draft is very balanced with a ton of depth, which means solid options will be available for the Raiders at the end, or for the Raiders in round 2. Enter Davis, who is a starting caliber cornerback who figures to be available in round 2. Next guy up, linebacker, Malik Jefferson from Texas. Oakland has needed to spend some of the real draft capital on a linebacker for some time, and Jefferson has all the tools to be a game breaker against both the run and in coverage. Jefferson is finally starting to live up to his potential as a dynamic linebacker, which he led the Longhorns in tackles for a loss, and sacks last season. He'd fill a huge hole in Oakland. Next guy up, friend of the program of Chat Sports, Maurice Hurst, defensive tackle from Michigan. The undersized 280-pound defensive tackle is one of the top players in this year's NFL draft. He's been diagnosed with a heart condition following tests at the NFL Combine, though, and this heart condition certainly jeopardizes his playing future, but if cleared, he could be the steal of the draft. Hurst was one of the most disruptive players in college football last year and was expected to go in the first round after being named a first-team All-American. Raiders Nation, we're going to go through all their first-round picks again, starting with number 10. We got Mike McGlinchey, Joshua Jackson, Vita Vea, Roquan Smith, Tremaine Edmonds. Now let's get into that second-round targets. We got Mike Gesicki, Taven Bryan, Carlton Davis, Malik Jefferson, and Maurice Hurst. Raider Nation, thank you so much for joining the Raiders Report. My name is Mitchell Renz. Follow me on Twitter at MitchellRenz365. And until next time, go Raiders.